Shalom. All praises, blessings, glories, and honors to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to my elder apostles and bishop elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, as well as men of like mind. Shalom wa chasad, which means peace and mercy to the elect of the nation of Israel. Omi so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelite foreigners of the seed line of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And scattered here in America, which is Babylon the Great, and abroad. To you I say Shalom, and Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, willing this lesson is edifying and informative. Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? So this was a question that our forefather Ezra had asked the angel Uriel. And his question was, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? The parting of asunder of a thing is a division of a thing. So when shall be the parting asunder? When shall be the dividing of the times? And what times is being referred to here? The times of the end. And we are living in the end because according to the book of St. Matthew, the 24th chapter, our Lord Yahweh Shai had prophesied unto us of the things that would be happening in these latter days, thus signifying that we are at the end. In addition to this, the Lord told us that we would see earthquakes in diverse places and uproars of the people, according to the book of 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. The reason to say that when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth. And we are living again in the end. The beginning that will follow the end is the beginning of the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, which by default is the kingdom of Israel, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. We all know, at least we should know, this story. That is a story between our forefather Jacob and our twin brother Esau, who is our enemy amongst the other heathen nations. For Esau is the end of the world, and so Esau is the end. And who is Esau? Esau is a so-called Caucasian race, beginning with their elites. Their banking families, their Rothschilds, their Gettys, their DuPonts, their Lees. They are the wicked, according to the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. And Esau is the end of the world. He is the end of this eon. He is the end of this uninterrupted age which he is currently ruling, because as of right now it is uninterrupted. Hence, as a result, it is an eon. But very soon his age, which has been uninterrupted thus far, will be interrupted in the fullness of his sufficiency, because then he will be in straits, which is a position of difficulty. When this man is about to realize the pinnacle of his no Lord agenda, which is to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand or in their forehead, that is when our Lord will put a stop to his agenda. We understand that after the MOTB has been mandated, then the prophecy of the Thorough's woe will heighten, because war is a buildup. And according to biblical prophecy, the least of the flock is the state of Israel, shall draw them, which is America, Babylon the Great, out where into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which has been happening gradually over the past year. So after the elites of Esau, Edom has mandated the MOTB across the globe, and the Thorough's woe explodes, heightens, that's when our Lord is going to make his return from the east, all right, from the rising of the sun. And the rising of the sun is in the east, right? So it says, for Esau is the end of the world. So again, Esau is the end of this age, all right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because remember, Ezra asked Uriel, when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? That it is Jacob, which begins with Yahushai. His kingdom, which by default is the kingdom of Israel, beginning with the elect, is what will follow after the eon, the uninterrupted age of Esau, Edom, has been interrupted by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, spelling the destruction of this man's kingdom and the rise of the kingdom of Israel, beginning with the elect, whereby all nations will be in subject unto us as a nation. All right, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So the time of this man's kingdom coming to its end is at hand. How do we know this? Because we are measuring the times diligently within themselves. We're seeing earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of the people, wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, famine, pestilences. These are all signs of the end. In fact, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter, I believe it's 5. I'm sorry. Chapter 7, verse 6, it says, an end is come. The end is come. The end of what? The end of Esau, Edom's rulership. The end of our captivity. The end of always being at the bottom. First fired and last hired. The end of mental suffering, depression. the curses. All these things will soon come to their end, because the end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. So the end is watching. And it's watching for you, Esau. Beginning with your elites. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. Look, behold, it is come. And a lot of people don't believe that we're living in the end. But guess what? The end is going to manifest itself a lot more clearly, in case you haven't been able to see it, very soon. And with the end will come destruction, because destruction cometh. Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 25, destruction cometh. It will come in the form of many great miseries that the Lord will send upon this land and throughout certain parts of the world, but primarily in this land, the land of America, Babylon the Great, in the form of 4 kinds, according to the book of Jeremiah, the 15th chapter. The sword to slay, the dogs to tear, the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And these are all a part of the many great miseries, in addition to the Lord knows what else he'll bring upon this land, that he's going to bring upon this land. So it's all fun and games until it's no longer isn't. So it says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace. And who's going to seek peace? The people. And when they're going to be promised peace, according to the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3, that is when destruction which cometh will come suddenly upon them, as travail upon woman with child, and they shall not escape. It says, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. There won't be any peace in the presence, in the midst of evil and destruction. They're like buddies. They're like buddies. Remember, it says, concerning the evil, it watcheth for thee. And destruction is going to come right along with it. It's like evil saying, hey, destruction, it's time for us to make our move now. I've been watching these guys for a long time, And they've been very complacent, fearless. They lack fear. And now it's time to make our move on them. So it says, mischief shall come upon mischief, bad news after bad news, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Right, rumor after rumor. And then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from years. And so these false prophets will not be able to give Jake the answers that they will seek during those evils, during those bad times. So with that, I'll conclude this lesson. I say shalom to the elect.